So, friends, on behalf of My Retired Life Foundation, we extend you hearty welcome to yet another interesting program. And today is the Happy New Year for many of the Indians. So, we wish everybody a very, very happy New Year. And today's topic is very important, particularly for the senior citizens, because we always talk about anxiety, we always talk about loneliness syndrome, we always talk about withdrawal syndrome. Several things are there. And we always say that the staying connected is possibly one of the best medicines for all these items. And therefore, when I had a last time discussion with Salma Madam, so we thought, why not we have a discussion on this particular important topic of the staying connected. And we're really grateful that Salma Madam is once again back with us. She's a noted counselor, she's a psychiatrist, and she's very well known in the city of New Bombay. She runs her own clinic over here, she runs her own institute over here, and she works with the various government and private and semi-government agencies in the area of the counseling. So, Salma ma'am, the floor is open to you on the very interesting topic of the staying connected.
Thank you, sir. Indeed, we are going to keep it as a discussion. Like we had a wonderful interaction last time. Also, I remember such amazing questions came, and we had a very good discussion. So, I am going to begin with some topics, but let us keep it as a discussion. And as you rightly said, it is in fact a solution. Staying connected has helped a lot of people to realize that when we are connected, we can just speak to someone when we are feeling anxious. We can message our friends, we can talk to them, we can we come to know that we are not alone. We are never alone. And there are so many good Samaritans, our friends, even people whom we don't know, which you have already noticed. You all are so active on YouTube. I have seen your videos. I have seen such nice music programs and singing programs and all. And one way of staying connected is being savvy with the technology. And you all, I literally salute you all for being such technology savvy. See the backgrounds each one of you have put up. Even I have not ventured into putting up these interesting backgrounds. There is flora and fauna, there is squirrel, and there is Happy New Year wishing background. It is so lovely. I'm also going to encourage Noemi, Sigrid, and Sophia, who have joined, who are my interns from Germany and Austria, to keep their videos on so they can also participate. And would like to tell them, because they are all new to the internship. Last time when I did a session, there were a different set of interns. They are all new to internship, and they have to see that what a role model this group is. This group is always active, sharing, so lively. I'm sure you all look forward to Thursdays and these interactive sessions amongst yourself. In fact, this is the biggest staying connected. What I would like to add is that you are sharing a lot of things. And I always say that share what you keep learning with each other. So do you also have, you're free to talk to me, do you also have sessions where you are sharing what you're learning, like a new recipe or a new skill, a new activity that you do? Many of you during the last 2 years, every time we were connected and we were meeting personally, but last 2 years you have all used a lot of social media and a lot of technology. So do you share what you learn? So many people have learned so many new things in the last 2 years. Would you like to tell me whether you're doing that as well and how? You're all on mute. You're talking, but you're on mute.
Madam, we are not in such platform. to share our skills. But in this program, MRL program, some
Yeah.
program was members doing something
Mhm.
that has been shown in this program,
Hmm.
and maybe from that somebody has learned or not. I don't.
Hmm. So one very important part of staying connected is also sharing. I am going to encourage you all to start sharing in small bits about your life. Everybody's life is actually a story to tell. Each and every person's life is so interesting that it is really a story to tell. And when you start, you can keep the title of that program as life stories. And when you start in small bits, start sharing, you will realize that there is so much from everybody's experience in their life and what they have gone through, and their experiences, including so many struggles. Where is life if there are no struggles? And how each one of us have looked at these struggles as learning experiences. Every struggle, every failure, every defeat has always made us stronger and has taught us something new in our life. Would you agree with that, Mr. Modi?
Yes, madam. Now, whatever you have told, now I
Hmm.
remember that in
Hmm.
MRL there is program Sabki Suno.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
in that they have shared their experiences and the
Fantastic.
troubles they have faced. So I can say MRL has kept us
Has
connected. That way.
absolutely.
Yes,
So
ma'am. We have that program where people share their not just their thoughts, as you said, their stories about their own life experiences.
wonderful. And also the next step could be teaching and sharing skills. Somebody may be very good with art, somebody may be very good with painting, somebody you may have a secret ingredient. So why your dishes are so excellent? Kuch to ek secret ingredient hai. Today I'm going to share maybe that secret ingredient. I'm also going to share one secret ingredient of my cooking is supposed to be really relished and everybody loves it. And my secret ingredient is when the first oil is hot. Whenever I'm cooking and the oil first, I make it very hot, and I actually वो आवाज आना चाहिए. I give a splash of coriander and mint. When I'm adding cumin or I'm adding jeera to it, before that I give a chok, ऐसा आवाज आती है with coriander and mint. And I have learned that from my grandmother, and वो किया तो वो डिश का फ्लेवर ही कुछ बढ़िया एकदम हो जाता है. तो इस तरह से each one of us can share in any session or every session some secret ingredient. Ingredients are not only just in the dishes. Ingredients are there also in our lives. So how do you manage to always keep so lively? आपका secret ingredient क्या है? आप हमेशा कैसे हंसते रहते हो? How do you always smile? How do you always be so energetic? Each one of us has ingredients. So it will be so nice to share that. The next thing to stay connected, and really one is staying connected. रोज hi hello बोल दिया, that is also staying connected. But the second thing is to feel connected. Very important is to feel. Like a week ago I got a very terrible news, and initially I used the breathing technique to calm myself, so I always teach 6 7 8 as breathing technique. So 6 is taking the breath in, and to the count of 6, तो ऐसे Good deep breath. Hold for 7 counts. And release for 8 count. Now this 6, 7, 8, immediately, whenever I am anxious or I've got some bad news or I'm, thinking something, I use this 6, 7, 8 and it brings me to the present. Our major problems are when we are in the past or we are in the future. This is big thing that our brain keeps troubling. The best way to stay in the present is anytime we feel like this, we use this 6, 6, 7, 8. As I did that, from automatically only one of my friend every day messages, "Good morning, Salma." And I said, "Good morning." And she said, "How are you?" I said, "I'm not very good today. I'm a little upset." Then I shared with her what I was upset about. And she added to it that I'm sure something good is going to come. So we all are, feathers, birds with the same kind of feathers. We always look at the adverse situations also with a positive attitude. But this happened because we are connected. We feel connected. We have no. When you feel connected, you don't even have to message the person. Automatically सामने से ही कोई ना कोई आपको मैसेज कर देता है या कॉल कर देते हैं या and you feel array, you feel relaxed, you feel, yes, that's true. That's what I've been teaching everybody, that there is always a positive angle to whatever happens in the life. Anybody wants to share something like this you have experienced when you are feeling low and a friend or your group person or some paper you pick up, some book you pick up, some forecast you read and you get a message which helps you?
Can I share one?
Yes. Yes, Agarwal ji, definitely.
I normally go for a walk in the evenings.
Haji.
A few years back, so happened that one gentleman crossed me on the same path. We had been going every now and then. And I just smiled at him and said hello. He didn't hear it probably at that time. So after he went a few steps further and he also went in his direction a little further because we were going in opposite direction. He, on the way back, he stopped at me and he said, I think you told me hello and I'm sorry, I didn't answer you. And then he introduced himself, I introduced myself. And since then, for 5 years, we've been very thick friends. In all his needs, he calls upon me. I help him with whatever information I have got. And on friendly basis, on family basis, we become very good friends.
Wow. Fantastic. See?
And
so,
another thing I'd like to add here regarding
yes.
you have said that innovations in cooking. I did another experiment. When I do puris frying, puri frying is my job in the kitchen because my wife rolls and I fry it. So in order to test the readiness of the oil to take that puri, I take a small bit of that dough and put it in that. If it comes up immediately, the oil is ready.
It's perfect. Perfect. So these are such small things, but see how you got from last 5 years, you have found a friend just by one little small smile and hello, you have got connected. I also believe that we are all soulmates. When Netflix started, I saw a beautiful series on Netflix called Touch. TOUCH. Touch is a Touch is a Netflix series of Kiefer Sutherland and his son who has autism. But this son has got special talents, and this series teaches us how in the world we are connected to hundreds and thousands of people. And this particular experience, what Mr. Agarwal said, they're in a crowd of, even sometimes when you're walking in a big crowd, there is someone who smiles at you or you smile at someone. And we don't even know where in which life or where our souls have been connected. So I encourage you all to watch this amazing series called Touch. Of course, I have watched it almost maybe some 7-8 years ago when Netflix started. I don't mind watching it again. In fact, it really very much impression. Anyone else who wants to share?
मैडम
जी
मैं हिंदी में बोलूंगा, आई विल बी
जी
कंफर्टेबल।
जी
ये कोरोना काल के पहले मैं अपनी फैमिली की बात करता हूँ। एवरीबडी वाज डूइंग देयर ओन जॉब, ठीक है, मैं तो कुछ करता भी नहीं था घर में। बट ये कोरोना काल में व्हाट हैज हैपेंड कि अभी सब एक दूसरे की खिंचाई करके हंसते रहते। जैसे मेरी वाइफ ने कहा, मेरी लड़की मेरे साथ रहती है, मेरी वाइफ ने कहा अरे आटा पिसवाना है। लड़की बोलेगी आटा नहीं पिसवाना होता है, गेहूं पिसवाना होता है, आटा किधर पिसता है। तो इस तरह करके, और मेरी वाइफ जो पहले हंसती थी लेकिन खिलखिला के नहीं हंसती थी, अभी उन्होंने एकदम खिलखिला के हंसना चालू किया है। तो दिस हैज हैपेंड इन माय फैमिली नाउ। लड़का हो लड़की हो, नतनी मेरे साथ रहती है, वो सब कुछ अगर बोल दिया ऐसा और उस समय उसका वहाँ की खिंचाई करना चाहिए नाना कर, तो वो मेरी बात पकड़ के कुछ बोल देगी, तो हम लोग हंसते रहते हैं। दिस हैज हैपेंड इन कोरोना काल, नॉट बिफोर।
वन सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर आ गया है, सब लोग का ऑब्जर्वेशन शार्प हो गया और सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर आ गया है। जैसे आपने बोला तो मुझे याद आया कि मैं जब भी कहती हूँ कि खाना लगा दीजिए, तो भाई कहाँ लगाना है? दीवार पे लगाना है? कहाँ लगाना है? खाना कहाँ लगाना है? फिर फैन लगा दीजिए, तो फैन तो लगा हुआ है भाई, तो उसको ऑन करना है। तो ऐसे जैसे आपने बोला तो मुझे भी याद आया कि फैमिली अच्छी बात है कि we have learned to laugh and we have learned to laugh at ourselves and we have learned to laugh together. आपके ग्रुप के मैंने कितने वीडियोस देखे हैं यूट्यूब पे, कितना आप लोग सब साथ में शेयर करते हैं और हंसते हैं, बहुत ही awesome. Anyone else who wants to share?
Madam, I want to share one of my experiences. I
Yes,
always
sure.
believe that everybody can act, everybody can sing. So I wanted to prove to myself that everybody can act. So मैंने जब pandemic time में I decided to make people to act in my skit, and the skit is of 62 minutes. So मैं सबके पास जाके मैसेज देके मैं फोन करके पूछती थी आप आइए आप एक्टिंग कीजिए. You don't believe many people, 68 people acted in my skit, and it is proved that everybody can act. The way everybody can sing. What do you say?
I say you put it into the Guinness book. 62 people acting in one skit means
68 people.
68.
Yes,
You
all
must
MRL
check
members.
whether that has happened earlier or no. Otherwise, you can put it in Guinness book. Apply for it.
Thank you.
And I'm sure it's recorded. I'm sure it's fantastic. See, this what we are talking is another part of staying connected. That is group activities. And group activities is something which brings people closer, and one person sees the enthusiasm of other and they want to have that. One person sees the dressing style of someone looks very good, then that person also wants to do something like that. It keeps you active and alive. One is living life, so by umar काटनी है, निकालना है. And one is really living it up. It is called living it up. Living it up is being interested in whatever you do. You make the most of it. एक सबसे best, जब संतरे को हम जूस निकालते हैं तो जितना ज्यादा हम निकालेंगे उतना best we get it. So we must get the best out of our lives by doing all these group activities. Do you also play online games together? Not just with this group, but with somebody else also?
In this group, we sometimes play that instead of a normal numbered housey, we have that musical There will be music songs written that in the tickets like that.
Right.
That we have done.
So,
And quiz also we have done.
oh, quiz also. Okay. Okay. So, but more online games you can actually play games. I'm not trying to get you addicted to playing games, but there are some games like where you can play with others, like a questionnaire game, or an online Ludo, or online board games, online jigsaw puzzles. There is online karaoke, where you can sing with somebody from a different part of the world. You sing, and that person is also singing with you. This is another very amazing way. Vijay Lakshmi ji said sequence game. You play sequence game also online. This is another way of staying connected to many people they are strangers, but you can play games online. Many people don't reveal their identity. They put a false identity and play with. So just to be safe, you don't know. Sometimes online people start asking different questions or something like that. But I am sure that Dr. Sengupta has also carried out a session. You all have carried out a session on how to be safe if you're online, and the cyber crime that generally happens today. It's really increased a lot. I feel that when we are playing a game, so many advertising comes in between, the bombarding us all the time, telling us ye kharido, ye kharido, ye kharido, like we don't need it, but they are bombarding us with lot of. I just met up with my friend today, and she said, I've bought so many things from Facebook advertisement. And I asked her, did you really need that? All that you bought, do you really need it? Then she said, Arey, time pass. I said, yeah, but that is the psychology of advertising. So while we are connected with technology, we also need to be looking at this. How many of you share emails with your poems or with your day-to-day activity? Fantastic. What do you share, Mr. Agarwal? You're on mute, sir.
Whenever I come across any good story or any poem or any article anywhere, I share it actually with my email group also, and with my other WhatsApp groups also. And many times they like it very much because it's very informative. Because junks I normally don't send anywhere, but something which is informative and which is important from security point of view, they all appreciate. Right. I like it. Another thing that I do every morning as a good morning signal is to send a positive thinking message, and I send it to almost every group. There are 6 or 7 or 8 groups which welcome it, and I send it every day without fail. For the past 300 days, I have been doing that.
Fantastic. I'm also going to, this is very good, if we are creating our own poems, our own writings also, our own thoughts, also, we get a lot of forwards. They are amazing, but we also can create our thoughts. And I can tell you one more way of sharing it with everybody without even posting it to your any group is putting it on your status. So your WhatsApp status, when you put it up, it goes to all your groups and all your contacts. So sharing via email, somehow when WhatsApp came, first came email. And we used to send emails, but when WhatsApp came, WhatsApp became more faster and more convenient. But I have seen that if long messages are there, then people don't really read on WhatsApp. Niche aa jata na, read more. Then there are very few who read. And at times when you read more, at the end, a very silly message also comes. That, yeah, a lot of you are reading this, you are having no work and you are reading all these messages and I've made a fool out of you, etc., etc. But I find sending emails very, very amazing to contact with people across the world. There are many people who are not on WhatsApp, and you can use that also. One of my close friend, she has a routine with her few friends from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night, every day, with wherever they are in the world, they talk. If you listen to your talk, you may feel like all the time हंस रहे हैं, खिकी कर रहे हैं, मस्ती कर रहे हैं, you know. Believe me, this routine has helped them not even eat an apple to keep the doctor away. We say no, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. These people don't need any doctor, any medicine. They are so happy, and because they every day connect, it's a routine. Some people have routine with their parents, some people have routine with their children, some people have routine with one friend, but this is a group. This group connects every day. So you may also have anyone here having that kind of routine with family or friends?
Yes, ma'am. मैं चंद्रकांत
जी
मेरा एक रूटीन है. मैं सुबह मेरा अराउंड 150 मेरे फ्रेंड्स है. जैसे मैं अभी रिटायर्ड हुआ हूँ, तो मेरे काम, मेरे ऑफिस के फ्रेंड्स, मेरे फैमिली फ्रेंड्स, कुछ MRL के फ्रेंड्स, सुबह मैं सभी को एक मैसेज डालता हूँ, गुड मॉर्निंग मैसेज कुछ तो भी डालता हूँ. तो मेरा एक फ्रेंड था, इस मेरे कॉलेज के टाइम में मेरे को एग्जाम के टाइम में मिला था, और उसके बाद 40 साल के बाद मेरा ये व्हाट्सएप फ्रेंड बन गया था बाद में. तो वो डेली मेरे को रिप्लाई करता था. जैसा मेरा मैसेज आता था, उसका मैसेज मेरे को आ जाता था. तो क्या हुआ, कुछ दिनों के बाद उसका मैसेज आना बंद हुआ. तो 4-5 दिन हो गया, फिर भी उसका मैसेज मेरे को रिटर्न नहीं आता था. तो फिर मैं उसको फोन किया, तो उसके वाइफ ने फोन उठाया. तो अभी वो बोली कि विनय अभी नो मोर है, अभी उसका वो कोरोना में वो एक्सपायर हुआ था. तो ये माध्यम से आप कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि आपने कभी कभी क्या होता है, हम लोग मिलते नहीं कभी, लेकिन ये व्हाट्सएप या ईमेल के द्वारा हम लोग कनेक्ट रहते हैं. और कभी कभी ऐसा हो जाता है कि अभी एज के वजह से, कोई बीमारी के वजह से आदमी जाता है, अपने को पता नहीं चलता है. 1-2 साल के बाद पता चलता है कि यार ये फलाना आदमी एक्सपायर हुआ, तुमको मालूम है क्या? लेकिन ये माध्यम से अपने को इमीडिएटली मालूम पड़ता है.
बराबर. और वो रूटीन चेंज हो गया ना, तो रूटीन चेंज, तो your flag went up, your signals went up, your alarm bells went up कि रूटीन चेंज हुआ है, मैं चेक करूं कि क्यों बीमार है, क्या है. आई विल आस्क द फैमिली.
मेरे कुछ फ्रेंड है, कभी कभी वो लोग बाहर जाते हैं तो मैसेज नहीं भेज सकते, तो पहले मेरे को एडवांस में बोलते हैं कि अभी मैं आउट ऑफ स्टेशन हूँ, अभी 15 दिन मैसेज आने वाला नहीं है.
Very, very correct. See, this is so important, you know, in today's world. What happened? First, पहले हम रहते थे ऐसे माहौल में कि हम खाना बनाते तो हम अपने नेबर को पहले देते थे, और नेबर से भी हमें वही प्यार भरा ये हमेशा मिलता रहता था. तो किसी दिन हम नेबर से मिले नहीं, बात नहीं करे, तो तुरंत वो नेबर अलर्ट हो जाते हैं. और मैं आज भी वैसे माहौल में रहती हूँ, और बचपन में भी रहती थी. लेकिन इन many सोसाइटीज एंड many फैमिलीज ये अभी नहीं है, बहुत आइसोलेशन हो गया है. तो इसीलिए दैट इज व्हाई रिमेनिंग कनेक्टेड, at least there are, that you are taken care of, and you have this regular interaction and regular staying connected. There are so many people who are regularly connected. बहुत सारे हैं connected Facebook पर. Yeah, we are connected as school through WhatsApp. अरे वो WhatsApp ने बहुत लोगों के जीवन में बहुत सारे फ्रेंड्स लेके आए हैं, बहुत सारे मेमोरीज अच्छे लेके आए हैं. So many good memories have come back. so many people are meeting up. ना alumni तो meet करता है स्कूल में, लेकिन ये सब मिलते हैं और सारी यादें ताजा होती हैं और सब कितना अच्छा लगता है कि everybody has also some groups are helping each other. भी आपने बोला 200 का ग्रुप बन गया है व्हाट्सएप की वजह से। 200 का ग्रुप है, तो कोई ग्रुप में मुश्किल में है, कोई ग्रुप में बीमार है, किसी को ग्रुप में कुछ सपोर्ट चाहिए, सब डिफरेंट डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ सपोर्ट। एवरीबडी, इमेजिन 200 पीपल getting together and helping one person. It will become so easy to help that person, isn't it? So these are the methodologies, और सोशल मीडिया ने हमारे लिए बहुत ही सुविधाएं दे दी है, हमको बहुत सारी सुविधाएं हैं। जस्ट वी हैव टू बी केयरफुल दैट हम उसके बस एडिक्ट ना हो जाए। किसी भी मीडिया को हमारे लिए बनाया है टेक्नोलॉजी के, हम उसको यूज करें और हमें उसका एडिक्शन ना हो जाए कि अरे बाप रे वो पेस मेकर है हमारा, नहीं है तो हार्ट बीट स्टॉप हो जाएगा करके। वैसा नहीं है, इट्स अ फैसिलिटी। आई डू गेट in my counseling experience, I do get a lot of people who say that we are addicted, or our family is addicted, or our child is addicted. So that needs to be, we have to be careful. Of course, now COVID is more or less, अब बहुत लोगों ने गो कोरोना गो बोला, तो अभी फाइनली कोरोना ने जाने का डिसाइड कर ही लिया है, तो वी कैन ऑल्सो मीट अप। एंड मीटिंग अप में ऑफ कोर्स जो फीलिंग है वो फॉर्चुनेटली हमको ऑनलाइन भी वो मिल गया है। वी हैव बीन प्रीटी मच surprised and happy with the online effect, how it has kept us connected and how we have remained happy meeting everybody, talking to everybody, sharing, playing games, music, etc., etc. So another very important part of staying connected is each one of us finds a purpose. We just don't connect because we are connecting. We also have a purpose. Like this group itself has so many purposes, not just one. Imagine after 60 we start having so many purposes in our life, and they are all to be experienced in a relaxed manner. There's no pressure. Suppose if that 68 people acting in a skit, if it had become a pressure, I'm sure ma'am managed it very well. If it was a pressure, there would not be 6 also, forget 68. But 68 people found a purpose, and the biggest purpose is to find joy in what you do. Everything that you do, there is joy, there is happiness, there is contribution. Exactly, she made it learning and joyful experience. Absolutely. I wish this statement is to be carried out in all the schools also, that learning has to be joyful. Then there will be no child who will have to be woken up in the morning. Arey utho bhai, school jana hai. They will wake up jumping and dancing on their own. Same joy and learning would be also amazing if people would find it in their workplace. So they will not wait for Friday. They will jump, Monday aaya, arey chalo kaam pe jana hai. They are not going to. So I wish what statement you made, every school, every parent, every employer makes it like the mission statement. There are so many mission statements, big mission statements are there of company. I think this has to be the biggest mission statement of everybody. What do you say? Please share your thoughts.
Definitely. What you said about students is I have seen some school meetings which I attended, special schools. Should make it a really enjoyable time for them.
Absolutely. Learning will become automatic if it is joyful. When we are enjoying, I remember joining one of the painting class 5 years ago. Very good teacher, very good class. The highlight of that class was the fun that we also had. काम करते वक्त एकदम serious, but after that there used to be an element of fun, and the group used to participate in many activities which were learning, but at the same time lot of joy. It gave a like keeping exhibitions, like creating different articles, not just canvases, but different types of. So when there is joy involved, automatically learning will be like no effort, effortless learning it becomes. So these are the few methodologies: video calls, emails, social media, sharing our stories, sharing our skills, playing online games, finding something every day very motivating. We are motivated. There are people who wake up and first hand is going to the mobile. हाथ पहले आजकल उधर जाता है. पहले हाथ भगवान को प्रे करने में जाता था, अभी सीधा मोबाइल की तरफ जाता है. अरे भाई उठे हो, क्यों मोबाइल देख रहे हो? मैं टाइम देख रहा हूँ, मैं तो सिर्फ टाइम देख रहा हूँ. और मैं तो वेदर देख रहा हूँ, आज कितना गर्म है और ठंडा कब होगा और कब बारिश आएगा और कब बादल आएंगे. और isn't it true that the hand goes to the mobile first now?
Yes, yes.
Not for everyone.
Okay.
I don't check mobile. After I come back from walking, morning walk, then I see the mobile.
Very good. Very good. That is how it needs to be. It is there for us to stay connected, but first first we have to be with the nature, go for your walk as you do your meditation, then enjoy your cup of tea while you are watching the flowers or you're watching the greenery. You all live around lovely greenery. So I think that is very, very nice. So these are the few points. Yes, sir.
I want to share one thing with you.
Sure.
कोरोना काल में हमारे MRL का व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप स्टार्ट किया था डॉक्टर सेन गुप्ता सर ने. उसमें एक एटीट्यूड कॉर्नर करके उन्होंने एक स्टार्ट किया था. इसके अंदर हम लोग अपना डिफरेंट व्यूज उसमें लिखा करते थे 100 to 150 वर्ड्स में. समटाइम्स इज ऑन डिसिप्लिन, पंक्चुअलिटी, हाउ टू रिमेन हैप्पी एंड कमेंटिंग. एंड अबाउट 150 event, and my personal view is that my personal experience, whenever I opened that WhatsApp group early in the morning, before giving good morning to other groups and all, I used to read the attitude corner the very first time. After reading attitude corner, I used to say good morning, or I used to explain, I share my views to other groups, and that was very fantastic. Like that, we were connected, and it was very knowledgeable, and we all got very good new things through the attitude corner. That was it.
Yeah, fantastic. That word itself is so powerful. The word attitude is so powerful by itself. And what you were reading was all the positive attitude. It was creating, and it is creating positive attitude. So every day when we wake up and we say, this is the best day of my life. This is a simple statement. This is the best day of my life. I am happy and everyone around me is happy too. So simple. But what you speak is what you will feel. And when you feel, you will create those energies. When you create those energies, it will be all around you, keep coming back to you. So wonderful. Today, you all have given me so many positive messages, positive sharing, positive energies. Absolutely, absolutely right. I am, in fact, telling thank you for letting me come regularly to these sessions and sharing with you all. I get to learn a lot whenever I am with you all. Um, we still have time if anyone wants to share further.
मैडम, ये कोरोना काल में MRL ने हम लोग को इतना कनेक्टेड रखा कि हमको कभी फील ही नहीं हुआ, कभी डिप्रेशन नहीं आया, कुछ नहीं आया। बल्कि कुछ मेंबर्स इसमें जो थे, उन्होंने अपना व्यू दिया कि आई वाज गोइंग टू डिप्रेशन, बट ड्यू टू MRL जो है वो सब खत्म हो गया। और मोreover बिकॉज दिस हैज केप्ट अस बिजी। अब सबकी सुनो, हम पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं, अब आई हैव टू प्रिपेयर समथिंग।
करेक्ट।
म्यूजिक में भाग ले रहे हैं, तो आई हैव टू चूज द सॉन्ग एंड देन प्रैक्टिस इट। देन मैजेस्टिक भारत, heroes of India, attitude.
I know.
If I am writing in MRL, so I have to search, I have to see something, and that time pass was very easy due to that. That's what I wanted to share with you.
And I have seen some of your music. कौन कहेगा कि आपको कभी डिप्रेशन था? कोई नहीं कहेगा। अभी आपने कहा तो मैं सोच रही हूँ कि कितना, so it has been staying connected has been such a boon कि कहाँ निकल गया लॉकडाउन और कहाँ निकल गए 2 साल, पता भी नहीं चला। एंड इन द बार्गेन हमने कितना सीखा। सिर्फ हमने स्किल्स नहीं सीखे, हमने एक दूसरे के बारे में कितना सीखा। So much we have learned about each other. So much we have learned about ourselves. So many things we learned about ourselves. We learned how many new ways we can create to stay connected, to talk to each other, to help each other. Best thing that happened is we have started understanding more. I hope so. So
correct.
You are so very right.
मैडम, इनफैक्ट ये 2 साल में जो प्रोडक्टिविटी हुआ है, in comparison with other years, it is more. Pandemic period में productivity is more. And
yes,
let me tell you, I have produced 12 skits in 2 years of time. So my productivity
really wonderful. I would next time you are having a show, I also would like to be part of your skit.
Virtual skits, definitely. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and you wrote perfect, Krishnaveri ma'am, that we have all reinvented ourselves. Very true. What we could not do for a lifetime, we were able to do in 2 years. I was just with a doctor friend, and he was sharing that how much time he was able to spend with his family. Today he told me, I'm back to the rat race. So, but 2 years was like a long, very nice, happy vacation to spend time, quality time and quantity time. First we used to talk only of quality time. Now we got quality and quantity time to spend with the family. So yes, we did lose a number of people. Some very shocking and traumatic experiences have happened for all of us. Very sad things have happened, but at the same time, we have, as you rightly said, really reinvented ourselves.
Salma ji, I would like to say something.
Sure.
During the pandemic, 2020 end we started and full 21. Every Sunday we used to go. We had a group. Every Sunday we used to take one suburb and explore that suburb. We used to meet around 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning. And around up to 3 hours, we keep walking and we see the heritage buildings. You know, like for example, I'll tell you, there is one fort at Gilbert Hill. Have you heard about it? Yes, in Bandra. It's some 100-year-old or something like that. You know, such things, you know, we have seen and we explored this Mahim fort. We went twice to Worli, Sealing, this, that, you know. We have never been. There are so many forts in Bombay. Sand fort. I have now 68. I have never seen. And now in this pandemic, I went and saw that.
Imagine.
Fort. Yes.
Oh,
Mazda
yes. There's one at Sion and there is one in Vasai.
So
Yes.
yeah, very beautiful. And like that, so.
And you were not stopped when you were going in a group?
No, we were 10, minimum 10 to 12 and maximum like 16, 17, 18, like, you know. And from where all, you know, right from Nerul, people come, you know, and join. They used to give, he's Mr. Hashim, our leader. He used to tell, you know, come and suppose if Santa Cruz, come and meet here. So we all used to assemble there and then start. Even Juhu, we went, all the suburbs. We saw all the suburbs, Parel, Shivri, all those, this thing is being done, you know, now that bridge is being done from Shivri to Alibag or something like that.
Yes.
That, it's awesome. Mazga. So never in our life we saw, and in this pandemic, we saw all these things. And secondly, my children were not cooking. My both son and daughter, they learned cooking. Now they are expert in cooking.
How fantastic. How fantastic. Really.
And YouTube cooking has become so easy now. Yes.
So it is not very nice to say, but I think once in a way, one little corona has to come to bring us, you know, shake us out from our slumber.
And all that. So in the morning, nobody, only we people, you know, gallivanting.
What an amazing experience it must have been. I can truly
we went to High Court. Yes. Never seen the High Court inside and all, you know, so many things. So many masjid and all that, you know, where the ladies are not allowed. There we went and saw beautiful masjids.
But ma'am, have you written about this somewhere? Because this is really very interesting. What you are telling is amazing. You must.
भर के लिया है बस.
बस भर के
लिया और enjoy किया, and I'm really enjoying that. And I tell my friends, I share with my friends. And that writing, I'm not good at writing.
You must have clicked a lot of pictures also, no?
Yeah. Yes, many.
So thank you so much for sharing that and considering, you know, me also as your friend and sharing. That's something really amazing. I am also really awed by it. Very.
Yes, they went to masjid, this thing, Muhammad Ali Road to have that
iftari
and all that non-vegetarian, non-veg and all that, you know. I could not go yesterday since I'm going to native place tomorrow. I said, I'm not coming.
So for iftari, they went for iftari there.
Iftar ke liye. बहुत कुछ खाए.
Thank you. You all are sending me such awesome messages. You know, आज सुबह जब मैं उठी तो मैंने अपने आप से कहा, this is the best day of my life. देखिए, you all have given me such lovely feedback and such beautiful messages. Thank you so much. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you. I'm really looking forward to meeting you all soon.
Thank you, Salma ji. Really, we had a nice session. Very beautiful session. And I was connecting with it.
Exactly. That's important.
Sending good morning messages.
Thank you, Salma madam. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Sengupta, for once
Thank you.
again
Thank you
giving me
very
this
much.
opportunity.
Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
Salma ji. Thank you, Salma ji.
My pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.